We're back. We're worse than ever because we're not all together like last time. But oh yeah.
Oh, that's right, man. Now I'm really depressed. Damn it.
That's heartbreaking, really.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah. Honestly, life's a little darker when Rob's not around.
Yeah.
And by a little, I mean like it's a lot darker.
I'm just gonna go.
Oh, okay.
Don't screw us. Now the audio listeners are gonna be confused. He left a Discord channel where we record these now, or trying to, whatever. But anyway, we're back. Worse than ever. We're your host, Derek and Derek, and then here's the other people in the podcast: Edgy Editor, aka George, aka Sad Boy Extreme. That's your new rap name. I declared it.
Sad Boy Extreme. We can go with that one.
Okay, Sad Boy Extreme. Or your lethal company name is Depressed Bear.
Depressed Bear, yeah.
Okay, and then we have the one and only Rob, the official sex appeal, the sex icon of Goons Games and Gear. How are we all doing? What's
I feel like it's been chaos since the last podcast episode.
And
I'd agree with that.
We recorded one with. I mean, I still have yet to edit it because I've just been so swamped with work and depression.
I totally forgot we recorded one too, just like a random episode.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure if you two know, but me and Derek, when we see each other each month,
that's what happens when you're in Dr. Connor's class. You get so caught up in what you were doing, you forget all about it.
We're gonna try and record like one physical episode because it's just a lot more fun. Not to say these aren't fun, but it's like when we're all together, I think we can all agree it was there's a little bit more. There's magic in the air.
We might have to rate it NC-17 because there was a lot of hand-holding in that.
Under the table, No, I mean,
sit there and hold Rob's hand and other body parts.
Rob's hand on the table, and I had my head on his shoulder. I was giving him back rubs. I was rubbing your leg under the table.
Rob's really
the wang riding when I was up for that week was unreal.
Oh my god, it was beautiful.
I'll come back and you'll get more.
Yeah.
Do you miss the breakfast sandwiches?
Oh god,
Mr. Dale's chicken.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Yeah, spoiler, our base of operations is in a place called Dale's. I'm not saying we're in the country, but
there's a guy named Dale, and you do some favors. He's got some good chicken.
You suck something out of a hose. It's weird, but
it's the Parmesan peppercorn sauce.
Oh.
You get stuck in the milk cooler.
Oh my god! And then you're a milk crate forever.
You're stuck on a milk crate.
Do you guys think my first video game is? I want to be Escape from Milk Room, and it's just like you're in the freezer, and you got the only supplies you have is milk crates. So you have to either craft a weapon out of the milk crates, or you can't just open the door and scream because you get fired. So you have to not get fired, but also you locked yourself in. So how do you get out?
So what's the objective? Do you have to stock the shelves? Or?
You have to stock the shelves.
You have to front them.
You have to front the shelves. You have to survive because you'll freeze to death soon, and you have to not get fired. Also escape.
It's good odds.
Yeah, that's my first game.
Yeah.
No lie. There are some times where I just kind of want to go back to that milk cooler and just hide.
Just sit there, right? It was like a zen. It was like a little.
George, you cried in there, right?
It was just a little slice of heaven. I've cried in there. I'm not even ashamed to admit it. That place has driven me to tears.
Yeah.
I never cried, but I'm pretty sure I actively pooped in the milk cartons. They didn't tell me it was chocolate milk.
Yeah.
I got so
that's
pissed
weird.
off one day that I kicked the door to the propane tanks.
Did they explode?
They did not.
Damn. That would have been metal.
Also, what do you just a little gaming update? What have you guys been playing recently?
So I guess I will not start us off because somebody wants to be rude and talking when I'm talking. But it's been Across the Obelisk, A Binding of Isaac. I've still been enjoying my old school RuneScape leagues, and yeah, that's about it.
George, what about you?
Spider-Man 2, since I got my PS5 back. And then just when I have a few minutes to kill, I'll just play some ARAM.
Hey, did you get to the mission Eiffel Tower?
No.
Oh, it's like a side mission thing.
It's wild.
Miles
really became Spider-Man at that point. And a man,
can honestly
just a man
say
in
that,
general.
Clearing some of those Mysteriums were a little challenging, and then there was one other thing that like just was a pain in the ass, but I cleared it. So
is Miles like canonically a virgin?
I don't know. I don't know
think
that much.
So
I mean, like, I'm not saying we don't know about Peter Parker, but I mean, you're in this long relationship. You just assume you're slamming M to him.
Peter's slamming him.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
absolutely.
right. But like, he's only talking to the deaf girl, and it's like, you know,
And she's not
really.
talking back.
It's a situationship, you know, and I cringe at using that word.
Yeah.
If you're in that situation, just leave. Like, it's real. That is a Goons Games Gear life advice. If you're in what you might think is a situationship, just fucking dip. It's really it's.
Okay, so I'm gonna absolutely sound like the boomer in the room, but what's a situationship?
Rob.
It's basically like when two people are talking, but you don't really know if you're like dating exclusively. And like more or less the guy's kind of egging the girl on to just bang and never actually date. But the girl never like believes that's the case and keeps filling herself with lies. And, you know, assumes the guy will like finally ask her or just be monogamous. Or she'll like, do you want to be in a relationship? He's like, I'll think about it. And then never actually does. And then you're just still banging.
Ooh, sorry.
You know, I don't know. If you're an adult, I feel like there's really no excuse to be in one. Just leave.
So there's a name for that now.
Yeah. There's situationship. I learned an expression called DTR, define the relationship, which is like literally what the word is. Like what's the definition?
Why do they have a phrase for that? What? That's so weird.
This is
are you boyfriend girlfriend? Are you boyfriend boyfriend? Are you girlfriend girlfriend? Are you
other like
other? I don't know the other pronouns.
Poly
but...
relationship, like what?
Right? Is it anal only? Like where am I sticking it?
What the fuck is this obsession with labels, man? Just shit or get off the pot. Just figure it out.
Oh, you know,
talk to one another. Just come fucking clean with it. Just be like, you know what? What the fuck are we doing here?
Right. Be, you know, like grow a pair and be like, hey, we're in a relationship. Deal with it. You be toxic. Yeah. Don't let them be.
Right. Start the toxicity.
Yeah. Don't give them the chance.
Did you guys? Those definitely go well. Yeah. Ultimatums. Just we're either dating or I'm out.
Right. Exactly. Like I'm not looking for a friendship. I'm looking for a love, baby.
Right.
Did you guys see that Riz is the word of the year?
Oh my god.
No, it's not. That's not a joke either. It's actually the word of the year.
Yeah. I mean, Rob's got that Riz.
Oh, you know? Well, yeah. Rob is the Rizzler. You know.
Yeah. Right. He's the Riz master.
He's the Rizzler of Twizzler. You know, when he has Twizzlers, it's over for the girls. It's like, oh, there was a moment when he was down. He could have. The girl was talking to him. He could have laid it down hard, and he
Rob,
just like
you could have laid piping and bailed.
right. You know, you're like you could have been like you could have just went in, wham, damn, thank you, ma'am, and then and she's like, so what do you want to do tomorrow? I'm like, I'm going back home tomorrow. States away, baby. I'm getting on a plane tomorrow. By the way, take a pregnancy test. That's how you got to end it.
Bold of you to assume I'd be going at that raw. Sleep it or leave it, bro.
Well, you don't have to because you're leaving it.
Right.
Oh, no, sorry. That was sleep it before you leave it.
No.
I needed a second to think about it.
So it's philosophical, like sleeve it or leave it?
Leave it or leave it.
Yeah, so as for what we've been playing, or me, Lethal Company, Derek, me and Derek.
Anyway, onto the news.
I'm not done yet. It's a very, very fun game with your friends. If you don't have friends, then also look. And this is nothing against deaf people, but someone like unironically posted like, "Hey, is this fun for a deaf gamer?" And then he responded to his own comment in the Steam forums like, "Never mind, I never funded it. It's just not my kind of game." It's like, dude, that's proximity chat. It's, I mean, not all games are made equal, unfortunately. Like, there's no way, you know, it's like text really wouldn't do it.
No, not in Lethal Company.
Right. Like when I'm hearing Derek scream on the radio or the walkie-talkie and then it cuts out, there's nothing, you know, that doesn't translate well to text. If you just say like, you know, it's like, oh, well.
I think the text chat is also proximity based. You can only text chat like while people are close to you. So yeah, there'd just be like no no way to do it. There's no settings or anything.
Total shill moment, but watch out, watch our live streams of it. I'm coming out with a video of it tomorrow, or why am I saying tomorrow? When I get to it, because I'm editing it as I can. But it's mostly I should just name it screen compilation. But it's just like I would love to hear what it's like to die while like for the like when I'm in the command post and like somehow I'm being attacked by I guess aliens, and then you're like, is he dead? Yeah, I wish I was on the other end, like to hear the commander actually die.
Right.
But that's what. Other than that, I'm looking to play Quasi-Morph because Seth recommended it in a promoted video, but it looks exactly what I'd like. But I kind of want to I don't know if I want to just play it and then I don't know, just keep playing it for fun, or just start it with the stream, couldn't go in completely knowing nothing. I'm playing Legend of Terror because the Battle Pass came out / new season, and then I had enough coin. I got the Fortnite Battle Pass because I want to be Peter Griffin. Like, hey Lois, remember the time I killed some noobs in
remember
Fortnite?
That time I was in Fortnite?
And also Solid Snake's coming. Rob, Solid Snake, you love him? Solid Snake.
I did see an article about Snake, and apparently the Fortnite community is super pissed off that they nerfed Snake's cake.
Yeah,
because every single time he's showed up in a game like this, they've given him less and less cake to work with. Where is my cheeked up Solid Snake? Get it right.
Is Solid
Cake back?
What's the Snake that's the old version?
Polygons.
Big Boss?
Oh, is it Big Boss? No, the one where he's like actually old, the clone or whatever. I know nothing about Metal Gear. I know.
Oh, that's Metal Gear 4. Yeah.
Well, apparently that's like an alternate costume that he gets too. But
oh, nice.
Did he get a cake? Is he caked up in Ultimate?
No.
Don't think so. I think they nerfed it in there.
Yeah, it's like in the patch notes.
They've literally nerfed
everybody's ass. Yeah.
They've nerfed everybody's cheeks since Brawl. We peaked at Brawl, boys.
Yeah. Like, no, that game was. I mean, fun. That was a fun party game, but that game was bad.
Oh, bad.
The actual trip mechanic is unbelievable. Anyway, all right, let's talk about literally the biggest news on the internet right now, which is GTA 6. That trailer was trash, and I don't like it, and people are dissecting it for millions of clicks. It did break the world record for fastest or like most views in like a day. It broke Mr. Beast's like 89 million, and it has like 90 plus now.
Yeah.
I'm ultimately not excited so far because it was just basically an elongated teaser trailer because nothing goes on really.
Right.
I can't tell what's CGI, what's actual fucking gameplay, which annoys me. And yeah, that's. I'm hoping. Yeah, that's it. That's
it was all like Florida memes though over the last 20 years since GTA 5 came out. They like reused Vice City is now Florida, I guess. They used some like Tom Petty song on it.
Oh yeah, I saw
that. And it was up like 56,000% of plays or something like that.
Just hold on 1 second there, because you said something that kind of bothered me. Because Vice City was supposed to be a bastardization of Miami, Florida.
Oh, really?
So it's still on brand.
Oh, okay. So it's still Florida. But it's like,
that.
I guess it's way more Florida now. Oh, I guess Florida is just crazier since Vice City came out. So I guess it's on brand.
I need to make a video of Derek Ponders about Florida, the state of Florida. Well, it's kind of crazy.
What the hell is wrong with Florida? Follow me next week when I go there and find out.
Yeah, true. Yeah, you're going to Disney.
Yeah. We just cut to him FaceTiming us. And
this is awful. They killed Mickey.
And an alligator's just dragging him away.
That's Florida.
Yeah.
The FaceTime cuts off as he's getting death rolled.
You're going to see a news article. Seems like a child was eaten by an alligator. No, he wasn't a child. No.
Oh, then what the hell are we talking about this?
Yeah, no, we don't care about him.
Everyone's also pissed off because it's coming out in 2025, which is in 2 years, which I also would agree that having a trailer 2 years before it's released is fucking stupid.
So not only is that stupid, but didn't they say it was going to be a while before their next one?
Yeah, like 2 years ago. You know, like they didn't make any reason.
Grand Theft Auto 5. I think we looked it up the other day for whatever reason. I think it's been like 10 years since it came out.
Yeah, I can't wait to not care about it in 2 years.
And also, they're doing the Rockstar thing where it's not coming out for PC on release. It's just this gen consoles. So this is what they do, and it's really smart but disgusting. They release a game. It's going to be, I assume it's going to be locked at 30 frames because it's GTA and so not optimized. Then they're going to come out. Then like the next year, it's going to have a PC release, and then the same people who bought it for console is going to buy it for PC so they can do mods and stuff like that. And it's just like a better experience because it's unlocked on PC. Then after that, the year after or whatever next console is when they release the next gen version, which they did. It's literally what they did with GTA 5, and it's just like it's just screwy and it's mean.
Right. And then 10 years after that, they're like, oh God, we have Red Dead. We got to do something.
Everyone's like, Undead Nightmare? No, that's stupid. That's
what? Red Dead 2? that wasn't game of the year. Hold on, wait a minute. How much money did that make us? No.
Too much? No, not enough. I think I said in a comment or video, but basically GTA 5 makes so much more money than anything Rockstar could possibly do that financially it doesn't actually make sense to invest in anything else.
Right.
Like it literally makes so much money.
Right. And even just as like, who cares? Let's just do it. They like literally just don't take that chance.
Right. So goodbye, fun Rockstar. Hello, GTA.
Hello,
Shark
Grand Theft Auto. They should just change their name from Rockstar Games to GTA.
Yeah, really though. Yeah. So other than that, I thought the trailer was ass. I'm
super not excited for it.
Right.
I'm not really a big fan of GTA. The stories are fine.
Right.
Yeah. The online's just literal children running around doing nothing.
But here's the real news. That's right. It's real news time. We you know why we talk about GTA 6? Because the clicks. That's right. We're shills. Right.
We don't care about that game. Rockstar can eat a fucking
can eat a cock balls. Anyway, actually something that George and Rob would actually be interested in, but apparently because of Destiny 2's intense financial struggles, they keep missing their goals, and therefore Bungie is going to soon take over like as a majority and like remove the board of directors and just like
he's going to take over, or
sorry, Sony. You're right, Sony's taking a takeover. So they're going to be like, you guys are failing. We're going to take over. I want you guys to discuss this. Go.
Okay. Well, I can
make a new game, Bungie. There you go.
How about stay off of the busted engine that you've been using for the last 7-8 years?
Todd Howard somewhere just like, what was that about engine?
What? Upgrade your hardware?
No.
I'll get to you in
beta.
But apparently, it could dissolve its existing board of directors and take full control of the studio, which I don't know at this point. I'd be interested in seeing what happens with that because they've been making a lot of bad decisions with that game lately. I wouldn't really know because I haven't been paying much attention to it since I'm retired.
But way to term.
But yeah, just in the middle of all the cost cutting and the layoffs and everything, like this might be the
death spiral
for Bungie.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Also, the final shape is supposed to be the last expansion, right?
No,
the final shape.
It's the last expansion for this light versus dark saga they're doing. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So they're still gonna
Saga in Fortnite.
Saga Boomerang. Yeah, isn't he? I think they added him, didn't they?
I don't know.
Or just Aang. Anyway, but yeah, it's like just the last expansion for this story arc they're doing. But I'm sure they're going to do more after. But Bungie's making a new game, so maybe not.
Isn't it like an extraction shooter or something?
It looks like trailer already. I've only seen a CGI trailer, and it looks like garbage.
The one IP they have that actually slapped and paved the way for Halo, and they're just spitting on its grave. The other thing I really love about this too is that they're doing a bunch of cost-cutting measures, which could include a hiring freeze, crack down on annual cost of living adjustments to salaries.
Yay.
No holiday bonuses.
Yay.
In addition to the recent layoffs and cuts that hurt their DE&I initiatives, whatever that means. I don't know. I'm not smart.
Dick energy and damn, I couldn't think of something.
and institutions.
Take energy and institutions. Yeah.
Morale. I read in a different article concerning this that morale literally feels oppressive in there. Like it's bad. And the IGN also reported that the senior management appeared to show a surprising amount of indifference or outright flippancy or hostility about the situation. So I don't know, man. I could see the writing on the wall. That looks like a death rattle if I've ever seen one.
Hey, Craig,
Yeah.
you make a new? Did you make a new gun yet? Fuck off, manager. Fuck you. That's what I think. Like the hostility is all there. I don't know. I don't know how I should feel bad about them if they keep making mistakes, but I guess that's management, not really the actual developers. I also don't know what exactly went wrong with this game. I assume you three had more insight on that, but actually, no, I have some insight. How much money you have to put into this fucking game just to be relevant?
That's what it is. It became literal pay to win or pay to play. Like you can't just you can play the game for free up to a point, but then after that, yeah, it's like $400 to get everything for it.
And even if you play the game for free, it's still like an absolutely flawed experience. The whole new player experience is confusing as fuck because there's so many different aspects of that game you have to learn, and you will most likely learn through other players telling you this because Bungie doesn't tell you what all of this shit is. You have to deal with having an insane amount of catch-up to do because you need to get good guns, and that's just your regular bread-and-butter guns, not even counting the exotics that you have to put an exorbitant amount of work into.
Right.
And you still have to worry about getting a fucking team together to play raids, and that's probably the easiest part. And then there's still the one thing that they always count on to keep people coming back like a drug, and it's their rampant use of fear of missing out. Because you want these precious skins you're never going to see again, right? You want these guns you're never going to see again? You want all this cool stuff? Oh yeah, I guess you better treat this game like a second fucking marriage, idiot.
It really is. When we used to play that game, I treated that game as a part-time job. Like I'd have to get on for like 2 or 3 hours a day and play it and grind. And that's why I stopped playing, because I literally woke up one day, I was like, I hate this. Like, why am I even doing this anymore?
We're all three.
Like I was literally feeling like I could feel how toxic that game was making me feel, and I'm just
even doing the raids all together, it was just like it wasn't fun anymore. We literally would like get together and be like beaten housewives trying to like do this raid with all these like shiny guns we worked so hard to get, and it was like, okay, it doesn't do anything. It's just bullshit.
And then even with raids, once you know we were geared out to be able to do it, and we've cleared it a few times. It's like, all right, cool. Every raid night was a several hour long thing because we would do one run, and then it's like, all right, well now we have to do it again. You have to do it on your second character. All right,
that's right.
You have to do it on your third character so that we can optimize the amount of drops that we get to make sure that we get the correct amount of roll, like the right rolls. And did we get the god tier roll? Did we get that 0.1% drop? No. Wait until reset, run all three again so you can get those weapons.
All right, cool, guys. See you next fucking week.
Yep. Try it again on reset.
And then have to deal with that salt that creates if one person gets the fucking drop within a few runs of it, and it's just like everybody else is just like, oh, well, that's cool. Because we were all thinking, We're all thinking like, oh,
I was verbal about it.
You fucking got it.
I was verbal. I'm like, cool.
Dude, I still haven't gotten Vex Mythical Class. That raid has been in 2 fucking games, and I still haven't gotten that gun.
I still haven't gotten Eyes of fucking Tomorrow with how many times.
Oh my god, yeah.
So I can literally run Deepstone Crypt like I don't know how many goddamn times and not get a single hint. It's
like, you want it? No.
I can run Vault 5 times. 2 of those clears were with a cheese bug that got patched out within a couple of weeks, and get Vex Mythoclast on my 5th try.
Yeah, I just
part of it too.
I don't understand.
Because it became such a job and such a struggle and a grind that when you are doing those raid nights, you know, somebody gets the drop, and then they're like, all right, cool, I don't need to run it the other 2 times. Now you have to LFG for like a fill in, and you're like, Bro, you're not just gonna run it with us so that the rest of us can get a chance?
Yeah, well, I mean,
got the gun, guys,
realistically,
like-
no. Like, why would I want to do it if I already have everything from the raid? I have no reason to do this stuff. But you can
Right.
run it with your friends. I have no reason to do this raid.
Right.
I don't want to put myself through this anymore now that I
Right.
got the gun and I can actually go do other content with the gun I just got.
Right. I'm gonna go spend 700 hours doing the stupid catalyst for it or whatever. Like,
Yep. And then of course you get the fucking gun and it has a
it's
catalyst
useless.
attached
It's a
to it.
wet napkin.
That's literally just it makes a wet napkin gun because all the guns in this game hit like paper fucking mache because it's nerf or nothing with these guys.
Never enough.
And it literally takes a wet napkin and the catalyst makes it a slightly less wetter napkin.
Yeah. And then
Like,
next season,
a
it
point
doesn't
five-
matter. You start again. There's another gun.
And it's literally just like for like a situational fucking increase to like a situational perk or like a 0.5 fucking stat buff. Statements dreamed up by the utterly deranged. It's I feel like when you guys say it's a second job, I feel like you're being too generous to it. Because I don't see it as I don't see it as a part-time job. Because
It's
at least with
second
a
retail
part-time job, no, because at least with a fucking part-time job and what a job generally entails, at least I'd be getting paid for it. This is not getting paid to
hold
do
on.
a fucking game.
whoa!
This is
Go
an
back to
abusive. This is an abusive relationship.
You don't get paid.
This
for
game
retail.
is an abusive relationship. You get paid pennies.
You get paid in
but you get
accomplishments.
paid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, triumphs that do what, Rob? What does my Grimoire score do for me?
Absolutely nothing. But
Oh,
maybe
thank
it gets
God.
you one little cosmetic thing.
Does it
If
get
you
me
have
my
a-
PP touched?
Wait, you know
No,
what it
but
does
gives
do?
You know what it does do?
What,
I'll let
George?
you go first.
I was gonna say those triumphs. You can get a discount on the Bungie store and get that $200 hoodie for $50 off.
Yeah, you
Oh,
could literally
that's right.
play the game and get a triumph for
Wait.
the privilege to buy something.
They want
Yeah.
they want $200 for a hoodie.
That's right. We
I
did
might
it, boys.
be over exaggerating the
It's
price of a
exaggerating
hoodie.
on the
I
hoodie,
don't know
but
where my hoodie
jackets
is.
are like some of those jackets have been close to like $100. They had a raid ring on sale for like 200 or 300.
It's
And if you-
congratulations, you, got the
Uh,
triumph.
did-
You are now one of the eligible people who can actually buy this. Nobody else can buy it, but
See-
it's still going to be expensive.
See, like I actually like from my point of view, I actually find that interesting if that means like you're the highest of like the echelon in the game. Unless there's
No,
some way to cheese
That's
it.
not what
but-
that means. It
Oh,
means you
okay.
play a shit ton of the game.
Okay, so you're a
and
cash
you just
cow.
Yeah,
Okay, so
Yeah.
they're rewarding their cash cows with milk.
Abilities to spend their cash. Yeah.
But to be fair, the jacket was
They
really
give them
nice,
the
and
grass
hoodie-
to produce the milk. Yeah.
The
Like, the
jacket was really
quality of-
nice, and the hoodie was actually really
yeah.
comfortable. I
Like the
still wear that
quality of
hoodie.
the items was good, but that's all you get. You get the bragging rights, and you get to
But-
spend money
You
to
can't.
show that you accomplished something in the game.
They won't even let you buy it outright for like an increased price or anything like that. Because, well, maybe you can. I don't know. But if you don't have the Triumph, they charge you, and 7 is their magic number. They charge you $77,777 for an item.
I have
So
a few
it's basically their way of saying play the game.
two notes here. One, we have Snow saying comments that George, you look beautiful today. Two,
Oh, thanks.
did you guys see about Destiny 2 having a starter pack and they removed it after intense backlash?
Yep.
I wanted to bring this up
What was
because
the
so,
starter pack?
okay, so the starter pack, it was $15. It's 125,000 glimmer, 1 ascended shard, 50 enchantment cores. By the way, I don't know what any of this means.
Enhancement cores.
5 enchantment prisms, a ship,
Enhancement prisms.
a ship, sparrow, and ghost shell, and then 3 exotic weapons, which are the Traveler's Chosen, Sleeper Simulant, and Ruinous Effigy.
Wow,
those
they,
guns-
they gave
two
away
big
Sleeper
guns
for
in it.
free, or
No, 50.
free, you know. They gave away Sleeper.
for $15.
Wow.
Along with actually like paying for in-game currency that
So
they
you
said they
don't
weren't gonna
have to do what is it, Garden to Salvation? That's hilarious.
Wait,
Yeah, but it got taken down.
That was Sleeper, right?
did you have to do Garden for Sleeper?
How do I get Sleeper?
I don't
Yeah.
remember that.
No,
I think it was
because-
Sleeper.
I don't think it was because I'm pretty sure I had sleeper and I didn't do garden. we never cleared Garden because every time we did, somebody would fuck up the mechanics, and then it was just one big rage night of people screaming and yelling at each other.
No. Sorry. Yeah, it was just some Nightfall thing, it looks like.
Okay.
What was the one that you got from Garden where you had to hit all the buttons?
Oh,
and
that was
stuff?
Divinity.
Divinity, yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Which is another one of those things where if you're joining a raid
Oh.
group, they're like, who's bringing Divinity? And it's
Right.
like, I don't have it. And it's like,
Oh,
well, you guys
gotta
are all
kick
fucking
you.
useless. I guess I'll do it. And now you lost out on DPS. And it's like, bro, then let's run Garden. No,
Fuck
I'm
my
not running
nuts.
Garden.
Yeah.
Yeah, because nobody wants to have like a couple of hours of a raid turn into a 4 or 5 hour odyssey because 6 fucking brain dead apes can't get it together to figure out a fucking puzzle.
Seriously.
So apparently it only lasted like 2 days on the shop or Steam page, and then they removed it. And they're like,
Oh yeah, there was humongous backlash on Twitter.
Let's see here.
Because it was literally pay to win. The one thing they said they weren't going to do. Like, and on top of that, what's really fucking funny about that is one Ascended shard. Are like for are you joking? Like this just is like literally feels like they're just kind of slapping our fucking balls with a rake.
Jesus.
But don't worry, it's only for new players.
Let's see.
That's not a new player package.
That's garbage. That's all that is.
They
You
tweeted
want a new
out.
player package? Give them everything up from fucking Forsaken.
Right.
That's a new player package right there.
So it says here, they tweeted out, we've heard your concerns and agreed that there are other parts of Destiny 2 that new players should want to dive into first before chasing these exotic weapons, cosmetic, and upgrade materials. And
So they're not even going to take accountability of that. Like, you know what? Yeah, that was a shitty decision. We fucked up.
Right. They're just like, oh, we'll figure it out. We'll put out a different pack.
That's
Don't worry.
literally, it was just a response from the Destiny 2 team.
That's because that's all they do is they just send out a response or like, hey, why do I keep getting this error code? Why do I keep getting this error code? And their fucking community, like not the community, the devs or the tech support or whatever says, yeah, we're sorry guys, we're working on it. Okay, well, what's causing it? We'll update you once we have a fix. Okay, what's the problem? We'll let you know as soon as it's all good to go. And it's like, all right, so I can't play the game? Is that what you're telling me?
Well, it's fixed, yeah. Yeah, so that's really a bad answer. Like, at least for Destiny 2, the team to say that's how they removed it. They're like, yeah, we agree. If you agreed, then why'd you put it out? You know, what do you mean?
on a separate side note, real quick. Speaking of like taking accountability, I saw an article earlier. I didn't think it was worth sharing, but it's now topical. And I'm just going to read like the first snippet of it. It's not often you hear developers admit the technology upon which their games are built isn't up to the job. And that's exactly what the co-founder of Ark did. They basically said the servers are ass. They run like ass and their stability is ass. We need to improve it. It's going to be improved. Like on a charity live stream, the devs for Ark Survival Ascended flat out said our servers are trash. So now we're gonna fix them. They're gonna be fixed because this is bullshit and it's not what you guys deserve, basically. So it's like, good for them. Where was that for Payday 3 and all of our struggles? Where is that from like Bungie? You know, like where is the accountability from the devs?
Like, do you just have to get to like a certain point and make a certain amount of money that you can basically just be like, we already got your money. Fuck you.
Yeah, you partner with Activision and they teach you how to do it. And then you 100% say, hey, we're leaving Activision and but we're going to keep that mentality.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is Destiny 2 players are not eating good. In fact, they're eating poop.
Yeah.
Well, they
pretty
have to
bad.
be eating poop, especially with all the budget cuts they've had to do and missing their 2023 forecast by 45%.
Ooh, yeah, that's rough.
Yeah. And if you are a Destiny 2 like avid player and you still
and Lightfall
avidly
was disappointing.
Yeah. If you still actively enjoy Destiny 2, we are not making fun of you as the player. We are just calling out the shortfalls of the devs because you deserve a better game. After all this time and money, you deserve a better game.
And we'll probably put a link for like an abuse hotline in the description, so you can get the help that you rightly deserve.
Right.
Like you are not less of a person for playing Destiny 2. You are a victim. It's okay. We're here for you.
It's okay.
Goons Games and Gear is here to help you.
Email us at goonsgamesandgear.com and we will support
Every
you.
donation goes to a sad gamer in need.
In the arms of a Destiny, it'd be like the arms of a Destiny player.
In the arms of
and then, like
Rob.
every scene is just like the black and white. It's like this man paid $300 to Destiny.
Don't be an idiot like Josh here. Don't be an idiot.
We
like-
just said we weren't making fun of these people.
I mean, it's an arm of the.
Oh, I'm one of them. Are you kidding me? I
Right.
bought everything for this game.
Rough
Hey, Derek, are you going
Yeah.
to play the new expansion?
season. What's it called? The Season of Wishes.
I don't have to buy it, but I will acquire it.
Oh, there's
Um,
season pass content.
And I feel like I have to play it just for the lore because Bungie nails
Derek,
the
look,
lore for the game.
Everyone, I need to tell you guys something, and it's a secret Derek, so I'm letting out. When Derek goes, when I'm at his place, he's like, "Hey, I have to go to the bathroom," and an hour passes by, and I'm like, "What happened?" He's like, "Oh, well, I was reading Destiny lore." You know,
I'm
it's
playing
like
a strike really quick. Sorry.
like in the bathroom, because you have that giant lore book, right? Yeah. You
There's
know.
12 of them actually. The new one just arrived. But,
oh,
you know,
How
that's
long is it going to take before you wipe your ass with the pages?
soon. Once they tell me Zavala's favorite color, I'll truly be enlightened.
He's gonna look to his right. There's like no toilet paper left. He looks to his left. And he just sees like the first volume of.
It's a
like,
picture of Cade, just like.
and then you're like,
What kind of power move would that be? Just to go to like a party, right? And like everybody's around their dick riding
Take the
and whatnot.
Bible off the coffee table.
No, you have to be
I'm
like,
going to the bathroom.
No, it's like there's no toilet paper there. And it's just a lore book, but it's all pictures of Cade 6, and you have to wipe your ass with Cade 6's face.
that's
great. I love it.
Go to it like a Destiny LAN party and bring like a lore book. Like, oh, you're gonna read here? It's like, no, exactly. It's like
You can't land party.
Not
It's not
exactly.
split screen. It's live action. Or live action. That's live
Live
service.
action.
Yeah.
Live action.
You watch your will to live disappear in live action.
Oh wait, there's no LAN option. That's
Wow. That does remind me though. Weird side topic. I don't know why. Did you guys watch the new Godzilla versus and King Kong trailer?
yeah.
No.
Where King Kong gets the Infinity Gauntlet and
So-
Godzilla.
Everybody's like harping on it because of their like goofy run animations at the end. And I'm like, dude, they're like 20-story tall monsters. Who cares how they run?
So now in that
Godzilla
same
go
vein,
burr.
did you see that? If I don't know if any of you have seen that picture floating around Twitter or X or whatever the fuck they're calling it. I still call it Twitter. Fuck you, Elon.
It's still twitter.com. So
There's one of the, like, you know how like SpongeBob and Patrick, that one little still of them running towards the screen in the middle of one of those Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy episodes. They did that with Godzilla and King Kong.
that's awesome. Good memes.
Well,
meme.
so I guess we can all agree that Destiny 2 is ass, and they ruined the game, and they need to.
Yeah.
let
Let's
it
just
die.
hope they end. Let's just hope they end this like lore with a good like story. That's all I hope for at this point.
I mean, it doesn't make no difference to me either way. Like, I can't believe... Like, I literally do feel like a beaten housewife. I can't believe I defended this game.
Oh, you shouldn't have burned the cookies, Rob. You shouldn't have burned the cookies.
Damn.
It sounds like Rob hates the game the most, or has the most like past trauma. George has been kind of silent, but vocal when it came to it, and Derek.
Oh, don't worry. He's just reliving...
I got that Stockholm
the
syndrome.
He's got the PTSD stare. He's reliving all the trauma.
Yeah.
I was also pretty silent because I didn't want to keep interrupting people, and
Well, Rob
they were
does it,
just
so.
so heated about it that I got my words
Voice
in when I
hurts
could.
somehow.
I was also like the first one out of the three of us that went, you know what? Fuck this game. I'm out. I'm not coming back.
So I felt about League.
Rob left at one point and made the mistake of coming back. And I was happy when he came back because I was still playing. And then I went, yo,
I'm
out.
done.
And they're like, well, you'll come back for the. I'm like, I am done. They're like, but Stranded, the Stranded subclass. I'm like, I'm done. I'm never touching this game again. And they're like, you'll be back. And I like took a video on my phone and sent it on that Discord channel of me uninstalling Destiny 2. And I'm like, I'm never going back.
I don't think I was too far behind you when I quit.
No. Did you leave before Stranded?
I definitely
Or
left
Strain
before.
or whatever the fuck it's called?
Strand.
Yeah, Strand.
Yeah. Whatever happened in Lightfall or whatever. Yeah, I left before Lightfall. I think it was like the season right after Season of Plunder.
Doug, the seasons meant absolutely nothing to me because it was just bullshit.
It was literally just them fluffing our cocks and trying to get money out of us for the next expansion.
Basically.
That's all it was. And I just, I did that, and it's just like I'd be like, honestly, I don't have fun playing this game anymore. It literally makes me feel like worse of a human being for it. I'm done.
That's how I felt about League of
retired.
Legends. I just like at a certain point, I'm just like, I'm still ass. I'm losing hours of the day, and 40-minute games is a commitment. And no GF at the time. It's like, what's
I could literally be playing a bunch more games that don't make me feel as miserable as this game makes me feel.
I mean, that's honestly why I only play ARAM. I don't
I'll
play.
fuck with that. The normal mode.
I played ranked a bit last season
Yikes.
in League, and I only played it as a duo. In the few games that I didn't play in duo, I was trying out other lanes, and I was probably one of the worst Ezreals that you will ever find, because every time I tried to queue Caitlyn or MF, they were banned or picked on by the enemy team. So
They put MF Doom in League of Legends? Holy shit, not clickbait?
Well, look,
Rob, you coming? You coming to League now?
I think every true gamer has like a moment of realization where like, I need to get away from this. It's actually hurting my mental health.
Yes.
Like, so, Derek, what was that? Well, you're going back to Destiny 2 for the last expansion, right?
I played for Witch Queen and then I quit for a year. I played Lightfall and then I quit the day after it came out. So I'll probably play this expansion, play the story, and then that'd be it.
Gotcha. Well,
Otherwise, I'll just stick with Koromon because that's all I've been playing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I bought the mobile version.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Yeah, I bought that. Koromon. I remember I was talking to you, Derek, about it, like head Derek, way back when, and you were like, "Should I get it?" And I'm like, "I don't know, man. Like, I've been playing the mobile. I bought the one on the Switch, like when it first came out, because a friend of mine and G Phones recommended it. He said it's like, you know, it's like the games that we used to play and everything, and it's fun. It's not overbearing. It's not overloaded with like all this other shit that you got to do, and like some of the newer Pokemon type games and stuff. And I remember talking to you about it, and then I felt a little proud when you're like, yeah, I've been loving the fuck out of this game, like especially recently.
And it has a randomizer. That's crazy. They actually
like a built-in randomizer. Yeah.
Right. You'd probably like Koromon. It's do you like Techno Bees? Yeah, you like Techno Bees.
Yeah, he loves his cars. Or
like actual like robot bees.
Yeah, as a Pokemon. Yeah.
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 Like Koromon.
I'm pretty sure last I read they try and make every Koromon like viable for ranked. Like every single one they tune down to like the smallest
detail.
They're
doing something. Yes. Small indie developer company.
Yes.
Can't. That's incredible.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's incredible. That's our Koromon shield. Buy the game and support small business owners. That's
small indie gamers.
That's all they have, right?
Yeah, I mean, support small indie.
Okay,
gamers.
my company is a small indie company. Please understand.
Okay, we got some other huge news, even though we're already getting to the hour mark, but it's okay. This will probably be a short and sweet one. Twitch is shutting down in Korea early 2024, citing, quote, Twitch in Korea is prohibitively expensive. And then apparently they did everything the cost cut there. So like they made so you could only stream in 720p. Like that was the cap. They what was it? They made it peer-to-peer, so it wasn't server-based, meaning that like everyone connected to your internet and connect, you know, like they actually were directly connecting to you. And apparently it costs 10 times more than other countries to operate in their network fees, so they're pulling the plug. I kind of and there's some like big Korean streamers that are like literally bawling their eyes out because they're losing their job. I'd also imagine they make it. I like so like the higher echelon. I assume they just move to like.
I guess they're going to Kick now.
You'll Kick posted. They're like Korean streamers come to us, come stream here. We provide in Korea.
Come, say less.
So that kind of sucks and. I mean, I'm not really sure how much there really is to talk about it, but basically,
I just thought it was interesting because like League of Legends is like huge over there.
Yeah,
so
that's
like
true.
where's like the championships and stuff going to be streamed now? Do they have it on just normal TV in Korea?
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean,
that's like the biggest event in the world over there.
They'll be able to watch it on like YouTube and stuff, but it won't be like live stream.
I think they're
from
exclusive
Korea.
with Twitch though.
Oh, really?
Like streaming rights, yeah. They don't stream to YouTube.
So
what League?
Yeah.
League, yeah.
No, they stream on because if you pull up like the LoL esport page, you can choose your streaming platform of choice.
Okay.
It's just I think Twitch has the VODs and YouTube doesn't. They don't have their VODs available.
Oh, okay.
So you have to find like another channel that records all of the matches or records the entire stream and then re-ups. But you can choose YouTube. Like Riot will stream to YouTube as well, but yeah, that'll take a huge hit for Korea. Apparently too, I'm just going down through the comments of this thing, and for the people curious, it's due to the lobbying from ISP that pushed and succeeded in forcing Twitch to pay a fee for the bandwidth.
Basically.
So apparently it's like a super expensive. The ISPs are also going after Netflix for this, particularly since Squid Game exploded. And my guess probably YouTube too. I just don't get what the ISP are getting paid for, and the subscription users have to pay if it's not for bandwidth. But so basically, like the ISP.
Okay, I see what's happening. Yeah. I don't mean to cut you off, but it's just. The internet service providers like give us money because you're using so much of our bandwidth,
basically.
and we want a lot of that money. And Twitch is like no more,
no more Twitch for you. Bye.
No more Twitch for you. And I guess it's kind of a win-win for the ISP because now they have more bandwidth and they don't. Well, granted, they're not getting money they're not getting money from Twitch, but they're also not using as much bandwidth. So.
Right.
But I do want to point out that Rob is a huge Twitch streamer. He's like a sex icon over there. He's a sex icon everywhere, really. And I want to know how this affects you, Rob. Are you going to just move your streaming sources elsewhere? Riley, Rob goes wily.
What? I mean, I don't stream on Twitch, so it doesn't really affect me in the slightest. But, anything that slams Twitch, you know what? Honestly, some good news. This just made a good day even better.
I mean, I don't know. But I feel bad for the streamers that it was their job. You know?
Sure, I do too, but I don't like Twitch.
True. I don't like Twitch either. Yeah, they did things to me.
I think their business models and the things behind the scenes are very disingenuous, and
but
as shabby as YouTube is, at least we get treated somewhat better.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say it's like basically it comes down to who beats you more, and it's like I guess Twitch somehow. It's just
who pulls their punches when they beat you.
See, the problem with here's my hugest complaint, and if I could get into the higher ups of what's the technology firm that for our government where it's like they overlook the safety of the internet.
What, the NSA?
NSA?
Yeah. But I'm not sure if is it NSA internet. I'm not sure if it's the NSA exactly, but basically either way, I find it unreal that all these giant fucking platforms can ban you and give the vaguest reason as to why. If I was in charge, I would. Sorry, what? No, what are you gonna say?
Well, it's probably outlined in that massive terms of service that nobody reads that you sign.
No. Well, no. See, I understand that, but when they like Twitch will give a reason, they'll be like, "Oh, you committed sexualization." See, like while I understand your reasoning, you need to give me the burden of proof. Like, what VOD are you talking about? What was the situation? Context. You know, like imagine if your boss came up to you and was like, "Hey, you're fired." Like, what I do? And you're like, "Oh, you yelled at a client," and you're like, "Which client?" And they're like, "I don't have to tell you that. You're fired." Like the fuck? Like tell me like exactly what I did. I want context. Like,
well, the cool thing about that is that now that they have that process automated, so now that it's a bot handing you, or that it's a literally AI bot serving you that.
Exactly. I don't believe bots should be able to handle that. I think, especially for permanent bans, there should be it should be a person going over everything. Like, it's so ridiculous that YouTubers and Twitch people are getting hit with like hateful conduct, and they're like, "What did I say?" And they're like, and we just like, "I don't know, fuck it." You know, it blows my mind and pisses me off, and there should be legal action.
And then you have to take to Twitter and you have to fight them on it.
Oh yeah,
and you have to fight this you have to fight this intern on it that's just like, well, we reviewed it and the decision still stands. Like, where's my proof?
Right. You know,
this is literally a baseless accusation. Where is the proof?
Right. I think every company should be forced to get like, especially YouTube and Twitch, like you have to give the evidence, and especially YouTube that has all your videos and stuff like that. And that can tell you what parts of your video are like copyright protected or like, you know, music's involved. If you can tell me that, but you can't tell me at what part I committed some kind of speech, then that's ridiculous. And it just pisses me off. They need to tell me exactly like what I said. And then because they let bots do it. And then they're like, we'll just agree with the bot. It's just easier that way. Fuck it. Fuck you. Fuck them. God damn it. Sorry. Yeah, power to man. Oh, Rob. Oh God, I want that as emo too. Just Rob.
Yeah. Unga.
Unga booga. Anyway, yeah. So, sorry, Korea Twitch streamers. Yeah.
Try again.
Yeah, try again. Try again.
There's always Kick.
Go to Kick. Yeah, go to YouTube.
Kick is
apparently they have an alternative as well. It's like a free TV or something like that.
Yeah, but if it's not like a big brand, they're not going to reach outside of Korea. And like Korean YouTuber, League of Legends streamers, they hit everyone because if you're like a master player, like they don't care what language you're speaking; they want to just see the gameplay.
Right.
Like they want to see the micromanaging. They want to see everything. But yeah. So, but most Korean League of Legends streamers actually just moved to the U.S. so they don't have shit internet. So, just saying. Oh, we have 3 viewers. Anyway, what?
No, the internet in Korea is actually better because one of the.
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Continue.
Yeah, I was gonna say like in NA, your general ping, regardless of your internet, it like is usually around like 13 at best. You can go to Korea and get good internet, and your ping is like 6, 5.
Sorry, what I meant was when I was referring to was reaching the audience, like the broad audience through the internet. So like League of Legends, servers are like amazing over there, but reaching out to everyone across the globe is terrible from there for whatever reason.
Oh yeah.
So okay, last but not least, I believe, right?
And these should go by pretty quick, I think.
Yeah, it's fine. Among Us. Oh wow, Among Us. The Vampire Survivor is getting like a story mode, right? It's basically the story mode. And also unrelated but related, Vampire Survivors is also getting a crossover with Among Us of all things.
Well,
Mogus
getting a story mode. It came out today for PC and Xbox. Yeah.
So I've
December
actually
6th.
managed to unlock it today,
Rob,
so I can actually get some insight on this. It is the Adventures is a free update. It's basically some like side content that you can do. It doesn't like your relics carry over, so like some of the stuff that you go through the levels to unlock for like actual features, those will carry over. Your stats and unlocks do not, but it's like its own contained mini adventure, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Using quote unquote remixed content.
Huh. But
I haven't
Also
been able to
coming
dive into it.
later to Switch and
And then later, well, the adventure stuff is out today. The Among Us stuff comes out December 18th or
Yeah.
6th.
18.
Yeah, 18th. And that'll be a full-on expansion that will have 15 new weapons, 9 new characters, 6 themed music tracks,
Damn.
and a few other secret unlocks because they love doing that kind of stuff. I'm really excited for this. I love
Among
more.
Us.
I
yeah.
love Among Us.
You got me. But no, I love Vampire Survivors. I think it's a phenomenal game, and I'm always eager for more content. What's also going to be nice about this for me personally is that it's not going to have any Steam achievements attached to it because it's a collaboration. So my perfect completion on my Steam profile stays intact.
Oh, thank God. We were all worried. I was talking to Derek before this. I'm like, dude, this might screw up Derek. Rob's 100%.
He's screwed. Yeah.
He's screwed.
And it's just like, all right, well, I'll see you guys in like a week, I'm sure. I need to 100% this.
Yeah, basically, Rob is one of the. I'm not sure if George gets like this, but Rob gets when he plays a game, he is in that game for like the foreseeable future. I feel like Rob, I'm being mugged, and I'm also down the street. Can you help? He'd be like, "Nah, fam, I'm at the end round of Vampire Survivor." Like he just.
Dude, I got a sick tainted run going right now.
Like you really picked a horrible time to do this.
Therefore, I'm not helping. Well, I'm glad you're excited, Rob. But yeah, I assume you're gonna be able to destroy this in like 2 days. You're gonna like just
right.
I'm
Well,
still
the
upset 'cause I
adventure
didn't
stuff
100% it on
probably
mobile.
not because you have to redo your unlocks again. But
wait, really? Wait, what? All the unlocks?
So the adventures right now are contained. Like there's like 3 separate like sub quest type deal things that are contained in their own environments. You have to redo your unlocks for the given amount of content that they give you for each one. So, I mean, it's cool. Other than it stops me from doing what I did the last time they did a content update and going with my one character that has like 2,000-ish golden eggs, which are basically little stat buffs that you can buy that are permanent. It stops me from basically steamrolling that content. So I think it'd be good to get back to roots.
Yeah, I agree, Rob. You deserve it. I said, hey, developers, can you get another like update / crossover event before Christmas? I want Rob's Christmas to be the best there ever was. And they said,
yeah, you know what?
We got you, fam.
Let's see the store page. I want to see the developers for this. Poncle, Poncle. Yeah. Can I be in the game, please? That'd be like really cool. Just give me like a. I don't even care if it's like a garbage weapon. Just can I be in the game?
Rob, I'm gonna mod it and replace the tree with your uwu emote. If you guys didn't know, there's a character to your tree.
Like you're literally a tree.
Yeah, you're literally a tree. Yeah, it's honestly, it's kind of mind blowing. You're the gameplay involved. It's wild.
You move around and the game plays itself. Basically, it's like the perfect game.
It's an auto clicker.
Honestly, yeah.
with less clicking. It's crazy.
Like you want to know how to beat Vampire Survivors, kids? I'll tell you how to beat Vampire Survivors. Do what you can to unlock this character called Toasty first, and then just play with Toasty for a while, and it's over.
It's Jover.
It's so Jover.
Oh God. Well, with that said, do you guys have anything to say before we hit the old Dusty Trail? I don't have the outro music because I forgot to include.
I mean, I already did. It's all Jover now. So
yeah, it's Jover.
I mean, it's also getting a TV series.
Oh yeah, but apparently it's like old news, but yeah, an anime TV series.
I mean,
which
I'm pretty excited for content. Let's go. They still haven't fought a fucking vampire yet. But let's go.
Do you think they'll add any vampires to the show?
No,
because
never.
That's how they're going to keep you coming back.
I hope
and be thoroughly entertained the entire time, not regretting the decision of sticking around.
I hope every season ends with like the silhouette of like Dracula, but then it's just like a janitor or something. It's like, oh, I thought you were someone else. Nope, just clean up blood. Oh, okay, well.
And then the twist at the end is he's actually a vampire.
Yeah, the
And
series
they just leave it on a cliffhanger.
the series finale is that he's like possibly a vampire, and then it just ends. Face of black.
It's beautiful. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, become a member down below. This is Goons Gone Wild. You know, the
This
four
is
of
Goons
us,
Getting
the
Gear.
boys. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Join us here tomorrow as of this live stream for the Game Awards as well. Join the Discord, come hang out, talk about how terrible the Game Awards was. Will Elden Ring's DLC show up? Will Skyrim 2 be announced? Will Rob fall in love with all three of us at the same time? The ultimate Eiffel Tower. Find out tomorrow.
One last note. I still haven't gotten an email from Jeff Keighley about what we need for the stream. Like, I submitted the form, and they're like, "Oh, we'll send you the like
Probably do it like 2 hours beforehand.
It's
Yeah,
gonna piss me off if that's the case. But
I know.
yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's the show, guys. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See ya.
See ya. Have a good one, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.